Halloween, and what better way to celebrate than to cook something that scares people? Vegetarian food. Yay! So what I'm gonna make is something that I make quite often for events and parties, and what it is a bean salad. Woo! So what I do is I use canned beans because I usually don't plan my meals, so I don't usually have time to soak things. Sorry. So I have this 6-bean blend. You can use any sort of blend. I don't buy one that's marinated. It's just a blend of beans. And then I have some black beans. And I have some chickpeas. And then you can also blanch off some green beans. I just didn't have any, but I sometimes put those in there. So what you're going to do is rinse these, and I'll show you what to do next. If you have a salad spinner, rinse your beans and throw them through the spinner so that they're kind of more dry and not so liquidy. So once you have those spun, or just rinsed off, whatever, put them into a bowl. So next thing you're going to do is, you can use fresh corn, but I always have frozen corn. So I'm going to take some frozen corn, and I'm going to run it under hot water so it's not frozen anymore. It basically cooks it. I hope it's hygienic. I'm not a chef. P.S. I don't measure any really of my ingredients. Pretty much I just try to make sure everything looks even, is distributed evenly in the bowl. So just use as much as you think will make it even. Corn. Woo. All day I dream about bean salad. It's a corn reference. Okay, so those are all the things that you put in there that you don't really have to chop unless you want to buy fresh corn and chop it. So what you take is a pepper. I like using an orange one just because of the color. I also just really like orange peppers. And then you're going to take some green onion. These are just the amount that I had in my fridge. Again, just distribute evenly if you want. If you don't like if you don't like one of these ingredients, you don't have to put it in it. That's just what I put in my bean salad. And you don't have to put in as much of it in as I do. There are options. Don't follow recipes. It's a guideline. That's how you learn stuff. So first we're going to take our pepper and we're going to chop it. I'm not a trained chef, so if my cutting skills are not perfect, that's because I went to school for theater. So then you just slice it. Watch your fingers. So you slice the whole pepper into little slices, and then you take the slices and you chop it into itty bitty cubes. So you're going to do the whole pepper and add it into your bowl. Okay, next you're going to take your green onions and you're going to chop it. And you're going to keep the ends because I learned off of the internet that if you sink these into water or just have them soaking in water, they'll grow more green onions. That's free food. Who doesn't like free food?
Word chopping as we go. Chopping, chopping fast and slow.
I look forward to people asking me why I have a cup full of onions. So now we're going to mix it. You can see all the lovely colors. And then next we're going to make the spice blend that goes in it. And we're going to make the lime dressing. Okay, so you're going to take a lime, and I learned from the Food Network that if you roll it first before cutting it, you will get more juice. And the one thing that I would do, I don't have a zester, so I can't really do it, but take the sticker off and pretty much zest it. I don't have a zester, so unfortunately that's going to go to waste. Christmas list, I need a zester. Rolly. Okay, so you're going to slice your lime in half. And then there's still some onions attached to my knife. So you're going to take this lime, you're going to squeeze your lime into the salad. So all the juice comes out. And then you can take a fork or a spoon. Probably a spoon works better. I'm not a chef. I just like to cook. So you just try to get as much juice out of that sucker as possible. Don't want to go wasting now. I'm going to be the only one eating this, so if I do double dipping with the same spoon, don't judge me, internet. You know what I should have done? I actually messed up. I was going to squeeze that into a separate bowl, which I already had here. And I was going to actually make a vinaigrette where you take the lime. Yeah. But what I was going to do is put it in this bowl, take some olive oil, and whisk it. I'm not a chef. Okay, so you're going to take a little drizzle. Take a drizzle of the extra virgin olive oil. So you just drizzle that in there. I don't know how much. Just throw it in there. And you want to mix it up. That's just a party in a bowl. Oh. I could use more lime now. Oops. So use the whole lime. Get as much juice out of that as possible. Sometimes my store doesn't have limes, which is really dumb. What kind of store doesn't have limes? So what I do is I have a bottle of lime juice, but it's just lazy. I missed so much. Mix it. Always taste what you're cooking, especially if you're gonna cook for others, because you want to make sure what you're feeding other people tastes good. I love bean salad. It's my cheat meal. So now we're going to make the spice blend for this salad. And what you can use this spice blend for lots of things. You can use it for putting it on kinds of meat, or using it as just a general sort of Tex-Mexy kind of mix. Yeah. I usually use ground cumin, but I have some cumin seed, so I'm going to throw this in here. And I don't measure anything. I like to make a little bit extra of this because you can use it for other things. So I'm going to throw in some cumin seeds. I have no idea how much, but there's some. And we're going to take some coriander, which is the seed of the cilantro plant. Oh, we're going to chop up some cilantro, by the way. Put that in this. I'm going to take this. This is dehydrated minced garlic by Clubhouse. I like using it. It's a really good garlic flavor and adds texture. So we're going to chuck some of that in there. I'm sorry I don't measure anything. I've never really done this with cayenne pepper. I usually just throw in hot sauce at the end, but we'll put in some cayenne. I don't know. That's probably fine. I like spicy food, but if you don't like spicy food, you can leave it out or put less in. It's nice to have a little bit of heat in there. Some paprika. I don't remember if I put this in there, but I'm Hungarian, so we put paprika in everything. Some black pepper. I don't know if that's enough. But again, taste everything, and if it needs something, add it in. Then we're gonna put in chili powder because all this stuff is in there anyway. So throw that in there. And then you're gonna need some salt. Salt isn't always the best thing for you, but salt in moderation, and moderation, and moderation. But yes, we're gonna put a little bit of salt in there. So let's just give that a little mixy. Mix-a-roo. Taste some. Moderation. So you're going to take your new spice blend and just pour some of that in there. I don't know how much. Some. And then mix it up. And then, taste it if you think it needs some more. You might need more. If you can't see it in there, you probably don't have enough. But you don't want too much, because vegetables are delicious, so you don't want to overpower vegetables. That's pretty good. So next we're going to take the most hated of all the herbs, the cilantro. 10% of the population thinks that cilantro tastes like soap. I'm not one of those, so I really like cilantro. I understand why they think that, though. It's like a genetic thing, but I understand why they think that. It's very floral, but I like it. Now I smell soap, and I think it smells like cilantro. So again, just chop up. I don't know how much, but you're gonna chop up enough. So just take some. So you're going to take your cilantro, and I think someone on TV told me that if you bunch up your herbs, we say it funny in North America or Canada and the States. So you're going to bunch it up, and you're going to chop it. Watch your fingers. You need those. So you're just gonna chop it up. My cutting board moves when I cut. That's not terrifying at all. If your cutting board moves, you can put a cloth underneath it, and that'll keep it from moving. So then you're gonna add your cilantro to your cake that you're making, because obviously we're making cake. No, you're gonna put in your bean salad. So you have your bean salad with cilantro in it. We're just gonna mix that up. I like herbs because they add freshness. If it's like a potato salad, you add something fresh to it. You add like an herb, like I did, or like an onion. I don't make potato salad. I don't know what to put in it. So we're gonna taste it. That's good. So next time you have to make a salad for a dinner party, or to take something over to a vegetarian's house, or if you just want to make something that's pretty cheap to make and you can get a lot of it, this will last you a few meals. I'm going to eat it in lettuce wraps. My name's Shelby Lowe, and you've been watching me make bean salad. Oh, snap. Peas are delicious. Bye.
I feel fantastic, and I never felt as good as how I do right now. Except for maybe when I think of how I felt that day, when I felt the way that I do right now.